I'm Marshall Bartlett. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Home Place Pastures, and we're sitting here in the middle of my family farm, which we affectionately call the Home Place, on the front porch of our farm store, where we sell our fresh meats Wednesday through Sunday. Here at the Home Place, we practice regenerative agriculture, which is a fairly recent buzzword, but to try to put it simply, it just means that we farm in a way that focuses on soil health. And that's easier to understand, I think, when you compare it to the type of farming that was done here on the Home Place on many other farms prior to us starting Home Place Pastures here, which is more conventional row crop agriculture. So traditional commodity agriculture really focuses on yield and producing one species and getting as much of it in as short of amount of time as possible to make that financially work. And that's what I grew up doing. Regenerative agriculture, you're focusing on soil health, and to do that, we just try to look to the wisdom of nature, copy natural systems that have already figured this out without our input. So we stack multiple species of animals on our pastures and use their impact and kind of the waste of one species to be an input to grow grass for our cattle, for example. So you can look at the difference. See the paddock right there next to it? I brought cattle into all of this 2 weeks ago and then moved the hogs in behind, and look at it's the exact same paddock, same soil type. The difference is all just animal impact and management. You know, so as soon as we move the hogs off of this into those nice paddocks over there, this will recover and look more like that. But if you leave them on here for too long, then the recovery takes a lot longer and you get a ton of weeds. You know, because they kill, like, the last thing you want in a regenerative system or any system that's focused on soil health is bare ground. And pigs are pretty destructive to the, you know, because they root. They got that shovel on the end of their face, right? So you have to be very careful. Soil health has a ton of benefits for here on our farm, but also for society at large. For everything that we do here on this farm in North Mississippi is gonna, you know, when you're thinking about the watershed, is gonna end up in the Gulf of Mexico. So by not using synthetic or chemical inputs, we're not contributing any nitrification, any runoff that could be potentially damaging to the watershed. And we're actually capturing a lot more of the rainfall, and it's infiltrating, charging aquifers, and running off less, which is preventing erosion. Even sediment, if you're not thinking about chemicals ending up in the watershed, causes problems. Here we don't have a waste problem. Everything is just cycled. We're using that cycling to enhance those natural systems and continue to create abundance. So just a picture from March, there's just bare dirt out here. So we planted some warm season grasses. We just spread the seed in behind them, and the hogs kind of stomped them down, and then we moved them, and it's pretty awesome. It worked very well. I mean, you can imagine this being completely barren like 2 months ago. So it sounds really good. It's tricky to scale and hard to pull off, but the systems really work. And the protein that is created in the process, whether it's beef or pork or eggs or lamb, chicken, is super high quality and much better for us than you know, if you look at all those other benefits we just discussed aside, just the quality of that meat for our bodies when we eat it is much, much higher. It's really exciting to get the interest from Ole Miss Dining initially, and then to be able to put this program together through Aramark. We just kind of had the stars align where we had, you know, the staff at Ole Miss Dining who was committed to trying to make this work. Chef Michael has been so supportive and came out here and really vetted us on the farm early on. Then we had buy-in from Aramark as, you know, kind of the corporate partner to want to support food systems like this. We love the partnership. Oxford's 30 minutes away. So when you think about the kind of impact that this program has, instead of the university purchasing commodity meat through a national distributor where the meat is coming from, you know, overseas or from big, you know, industrialized systems, that money now is being diverted, a small part of it, to a local supply chain. So the Ole Misses, you know, who's training, educating our next generation of scholars, is feeding them a much higher quality product and then the money that's spent on that is staying right here in the community to enhance our local economy and to create more opportunities. You find, a partner like Ole Miss, a great institution right here in our backyard. University of Mississippi, obviously there's a lot of kids there to feed, right? But then we had to get a program that actually worked for the kitchen to be able to use these products effectively and efficiently with their existing systems, and to support us being able to move our product nose to tail. That can get a little in the weeds, but we think we've got this really cool model that can be replicated that works. And again, it wouldn't have happened without every single layer of that system, us, Ole Miss Dining, Airmark, being invested in making this work. For us here and other regenerative farmers, we're trying to look at how natural systems have kind of sustained and built really healthy soils in certain parts of the world over time. It takes that commitment for it to work, and so we're just really grateful to the university and really excited to be kind of on the leading edge of figuring this out.